team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstream. Let's get this thing underway. Away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Davis. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. Explosive play. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Wood. He dumps it off to the tight end. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First out from there. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, it's a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Point after, not great through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. the defense swarming to the football. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Looking to throw. It's Washington. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Now here he goes. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. There's contact on the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Wideouts now clustered. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. Well run. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. To throw, it's Washington. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Has the first down and more. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now, the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Washington. The receiver grabs it. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hard over the middle. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Swarm, the pass rush is sacked.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
2nd down now after the sack. Wants to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
To the air, it's Washington. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Who makes the grab? Tackles made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And I really thought on 2nd goal, you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead, try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to throw. It's Washington. makes the grab on the move. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the first down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the first down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover and get the ball back to their offense.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quick hand it off. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. First down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Now rolling out to his left. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
I like the pressure here from the defense. Quarterback gets outside, breaks contain with the bootleg. Nowhere to go with the football, so he decides to just tuck it and pick up a short gain.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Washington. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The ball is caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. Inside the 30. That's the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can he make it? Touchdown, Dogs. He's going to score.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Davis. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. A short connection to the tight end here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Wood. He's looking deep again. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only 1, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. He gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Wood. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The sack sets up second down. And he'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fielded at the 25. And the returner will be brought down. Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Wood. The pocket breaking down. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry up.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything.
Looking for a deep completion. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Aggies. There was no catching him that time. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of it?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll stroll into the end zone.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's Davis. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense is coming after him. He's got a receiver wide open here. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. It's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas
this offense. Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Scanning the field, it's Washington. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Snags the quick throw. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. And he finds the running back in the flat. Crosses the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And here comes a deep shot. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. He's past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Aggies. Pick 6 could be a game changer. With a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To the air, it's Washington. The receiver makes the catch. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Oh, what a grab! That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Scanning the field. It's Washington. The ball is caught. In the clear at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. That gets the carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Off target and incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has been rattled the entire game. Now in the second half, been sacked multiple times. I think he's starting to feel pressure even when it's not there. This time throwing off of his back foot.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to scramble. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. He gets loose and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Got behind him after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. back out on the field. The fumble the last time out symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Trying to find some room. It's Rainey. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Washington. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Let's keep those sticks moving.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pass not complete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grabbed by the receiver.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's Washington. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The tight end has got it. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Georgia. They connect for 6.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Pounding away with the run game. Across the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The Aggies come up to the line in a hurry up.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
Looking to pass. It's Wood. Pressure is coming. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Aggies. No chance to catch him there.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And Georgia offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Hands off to the left. It's a fumble behind the line. The defense has got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense produces 6 points. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here's the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.